Hey everyone. Last time we explored how therapy should help people understand themselves so well that they eventually don't need their therapist anymore. Today we're diving into some fascinating ideas about our fears, relationships, and why understanding our desires matters so much. Let's start with something interesting. Whenever we get something good in life, we also get a little bit of fear about losing it. Think about it. When you get a promotion at work, along with the excitement comes anxiety about messing up. When you start dating someone amazing, you might worry about losing them. This isn't just random anxiety, it's actually a pattern in how our minds work. Here's a cool way to think about it. With every plus in our life comes the suggestion of its potential minus. With good looks comes the fear of aging. With success comes the fear of failure. With a happy relationship comes the fear of breakup. Once you understand this pattern, you can start handling these fears better. Instead of being blindsided by anxiety, you can recognize it as a natural part of having something valuable. Now let's talk about relationships and marriage. You know how people say couples are tying the knot? That phrase is more interesting than you might think. In relationships, we're actually tying together different kinds of needs and desires. The author describes three main stages we go through in relationships, borrowing from psychology: the wanting to consume everything stage, where we want to take in all of our partner's attention and love; the trying to please stage, where we focus on meeting our partner's demands and expectations; the independence stage, where we try to maintain our individual identity within the relationship. Think about Coca-Cola for a minute. Weird comparison, I know, but stick with me. A savvy Coca-Cola drinker knows that there's nothing magical in the drink. It's just fizzy sugar water, but they enjoy it anyway. Similarly, a mature relationship isn't about perfect harmony or complete fulfillment. It's about understanding that relationships have ups and downs, give and take, and that's okay. The author suggests that good relationships are like old sailing ships. There's constant tying and untying of knots, adjusting to the waves and wind. You're constantly balancing different needs: the need to be close, the need for space, the need to give, the need to receive. It's not about finding perfect stability. It's about learning to navigate these changing dynamics together. Here's where therapy comes in. Instead of just trying to fix specific problems in a relationship, good therapy helps people understand these patterns. When you recognize that your fear of commitment isn't just about your current relationship, but part of a larger pattern of how humans deal with valuable things in their lives, you can handle it better. This might sound a bit depressing at first, like we're saying nothing is ever perfect or stable, but that's not the point. The point is that understanding these patterns actually helps us enjoy relationships more. Just like our Coca-Cola drinker, who knows it's just soda, but enjoys it anyway, we can appreciate our relationships more when we understand their natural ebbs and flows. The big takeaway here is that relationships aren't about achieving some perfect, stable state. They're more like a dance, constantly moving, adjusting, giving and taking. The goal isn't to eliminate all problems or fears, but to understand them better so they don't control us. When you understand that your anxiety about your relationship is actually connected to how much you value it, that knowledge itself can be comforting. When you realize that your partner's need for independence doesn't necessarily mean they're pulling away, but might be part of a natural rhythm in relationships, you can handle it better. That's all for today. Let me know in the comments how you deal with relationship anxiety, or if this way of thinking about relationships makes sense to you. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more deep dives into psychology and relationships. See you next time.